Hi, how are you? It's Travis here, and today we are starting a new journey in hardcore classic World of Warcraft. 20 minutes ago, I died on my level 12 Orc Warrior. We were in the AGANE family crypt, which is in Tirisfal Glades, and we died to Captain Dargol. We grouped up with Undead Warrior, and I charged in, and we both died. Took us both down, Captain Dargol. So, guess what, guys? We are going again, because that is what we should do. And we are playing a warrior. I'm going to keep playing a warrior until we get to 60 in hardcore as a warrior. So here we go, guys. We're going to change it up, though. Our look's going to be a little different. We're going to go blue orc this time. Let's change our face. Yeah, we'll go with this. I think we'll stay bald, but we'll give ourselves a beard. Yeah, the biggest beard we can give. What color should we go? White? Yeah, we'll go white beard. Blue with a white beard. And we're going to name our character Travisine, guys. Self-found. There we go. We go again. I agree. This is it, guys. Still on Doomhowl. And we go again. It was a really silly death. I was acting a little silly. And we deserved to die there. I got a little too confident.
By the burning legion and lured
I thought it would be easy because we had two of us there, but that was not the case.
The orcs made war upon the human kingdoms of Stormwind and Lordaeron. Though the horde was ultimately defeated,
Lesson learned, though.
a visionary young war chief named Thrall rose to lead his people.
Captain Dargol is no joke.
Under Thrall's rule, the orcs freed themselves from the chains of demonic corruption and embraced their shamanistic heritage. After years of wandering, the orcs founded their own kingdom in the harsh wastelands of Durotar. Based in the warrior city of Orgrimmar, they stand ready to destroy all who would challenge their supremacy. As a proud defender of Durotar, it is your duty to crush your enemies.
There we are.
Both seen and unseen.
The blue orc.
Nefarious agents of the
Actually, there's a couple people with us, I guess. A few people have been dying. Bunch of blue orcs stacked up together. And this is good. Look at that. Our UI's all set up. So let's get to it.
You are of age, adventurer, of age to battle in the name of the Horde, to conquer for the glory of the War Chief. Yes, you will do nicely. No doubt you wish to find a great dragon or demon and strangle it with your bare hands. But perhaps it would be wise to start on something less dangerous. Report to Gornek. He should be able to assign a task better suited to a young adventurer. You will find Gornek in the den to the west. Another one of Kaltunk's recruits, A sorry state of affairs we find ourselves in, if this is the best the Horde can produce. No matter. By the time we think you're ready to leave the valley, you'll be a proud adventurer of the Horde.
The first order of business will be to put a little strength in your backbone. I could send you out to the Barrens to hunt Kodo, but well, in all honesty, you're more useful to us alive than dead. I believe you would find a good match with the mottled boars you'll find to the north of here.
All right, guys. And we are self-found, just in case you guys are new and you guys didn't watch the last playthrough. You're self-found, so what a self-found adventure is, you're unable to trade, use the auction house, or send and receive most mail. So it's a little bit more hardcore than a regular playthrough. We are allowed to group up with people and do dungeons and stuff, and we will be doing dungeons. If we make it that far, we will make it that far. I just messed around too much. It was a really goofy death. This is my third time going on a warrior in hardcore. First time I died at level 43 as a human warrior to trolls in Stranglethorn Dale. And then my second death was in the AGANE family crypt to Captain Dargol. I think we died to a spirit, though, like a withering spirit. the thing is, me and the undead warrior, he died as well. We killed two withering spirits. And then another mob spawned behind us, which was hilarious. What a trap that felt like. I thought it was just going to be us and Captain Dargol after that. But that didn't happen. And we didn't even pull it at the beginning. The undead warrior did Thunderclap. Like right away when the mob spawned for some reason. I guess he was freaking out because he was almost going to die. And then he pulled the mob. I thought we could have like got away from him. And then like kind of fight the boss in the corner. I was trying to get aggro off of him. Because I didn't have taunt. Like he had 2 mobs on him. I had 1. We dealt with the one I was on. And then we dealt with... Yeah, it was rough. And we died. Scoofing around. Rough death. And I went Orc again. I was thinking about going Tauren or Troll or I just want to go Orc again. It was just too fast of a death, guys. If I die again, I'll go another race, and I'll ask you guys what race I should go. Like, we won't go Orc again. Alright, so there we go, level 2. I'll either go... We probably won't go Troll either. I'll probably go, like, Tauren or Undead or something like that. I think Tauren would be cool. Probably go Tauren the next time we go Warrior. The thing is Orc is just so good, man. Like, having axe specialization, it really does help. And the thing is, if I go another type of warrior, like if I don't go Tauren, we probably won't even get Whirlwind Axe. It's just as an Orc, it's just so good. It's a good weapon though for everybody. You can go Whirlwind Axe on a Tauren, and it's really good as well. Alright, so there we go. We finished the first quest. We're moving on from that death. I'm going to stop talking about it now. I'll link the playthrough in the description below. And I'll also make a short showing the death. If you guys want to, see it. And lesson learned. Don't go to the Agamon family crypt. Probably till 15. And make sure you have a ranged weapon if you're going to go down to the bottom.
The Valley of Trials,
so you can pull the other mobs one at a time at least.
To join the Horde. Those who cannot rise to its test will be left to bake in the scorching desert sun. Not bad, adventurer. But don't let it get to your head. You'll fight tougher than boars in your career. Nonetheless, you've proven yourself well, and your next trial will be against a considerably more dangerous opponent. So you'll need some extra protection. Ah, while you were gone, a parchment came for you, adventurer. Read it when you have time. If I'm not mistaken, it came from the warrior trainer Frang. He would have words with you when you're ready. You'll find him outside the den, taking cover in the shade.
Powerful warrior and awkward novice alike have fallen to the venomous sting of the scorpid. You will find large numbers of scorpids northwest of here. Bring me 8 of their tails as proof of your prowess in battle. The antidote for their sting is actually made from venom extracted from their stingers. We keep large quantities of antidote for scorpid venom on hand to heal young bloods just like you. But I'm sure you won't be needing any of that, will you?
Ah, that's my parchment. I heard you'd be coming to the valley, adventurer. I'm glad to see you made it. Let's hope you survive the trials ahead. Like I said, as you gain in power, come to me. I will do what I can to train you in the ways of the adventurer. Good luck, adventurer, and return to me whenever you feel ready.
I trust the Valley of Trials will teach you much, young adventurer. I was sent to the valley to guide you, but I have discovered a growing taint here. A group that calls itself the Burning Blade has a coven here in the Valley of Trials. They are skulking in a cave to the northeast, and their vile familiars have spilled from its mouth to cause havoc. As your first task against the Burning Blade, I bid you defeat these familiars, slay many, and if you survive, return to me.
It sure gets hot out here in the Valley of Trials. If only I had some cactus apples, I could make my famous cactus apple surprise. Nothing cools you off faster than a piece of that delicious treat. I'll tell you what, adventurer, if you bring me 10 cactus apples, I'll make you a few portions of cactus apple surprise to take with you on your adventures. If you're interested, you can find cactus apples growing near the cactus plants around here.
All right, guys. There we go. We got a bunch of quests. This is much better than the last time we were in the Valley of Trials. We played it during the launch, and man, we were fighting over mob tags for mottled boars. But we're flying through this place right now, so that's good. Also, for add-ons, guys, all of the add-ons I'm using are in the description below if you guys want to check them out. The add-on that has the NPCs talking is called VoiceOver. Awesome add-on. Recommend it. If you care to, like, know what they say about the quests. This is Deathlog. We get to see people die, and they also have, like, their last words. My last word and my last death was easy. Wasn't very easy at all. But yeah, it was fun. It was a fun playthrough. I goofed around too much, though. And the funny thing is, I was saying, like before we went in there, I knew it was going to be tough. But me grouping up with that undead gave me too much confidence. I think we're gonna stay away from grouping up outdoor quests. The only time I'm going to group up is for dungeons, or if I'm at like an easy, like we're gonna kill an easy mob and we're both there and we know it's gonna die, so we just group up, just so both of us can get the quest done. I am not grouping up with other people ever again. Well, I'm not going to say ever again, but open world, like fighting tough mobs, I'm not doing that anymore. Because that guy just, I don't know, he ran away, and I don't blame him for running away, because he was going to die. But it was just, we both had, well, I had a false sense of confidence there. And I think maybe he did as well. He wanted to group up with me first. So I guess his confidence wasn't that high, but I guess he believed that we might be able to kill it if there's two of us. But that wasn't the case. But yeah, lesson learned. Need to range pull there.
Adventurer. I thought I would die out here with none to know of it. While I was hunting the scorpids of the valley, I came across a particularly vicious-looking one. Hurling myself at it, I managed to inflict a massive blow to its claw before it closed around my leg. I wasn't ready for its stinger, though, and it sliced down and into my chest, cutting into my flesh and letting my blood. Please, you must kill the scorpid for me. My honor must be upheld. I fought it up on the plateau to the south.
I'll fight him a little later, Sarkoth. Now, there's a bunch of people there. We'll group up. Yeah, I'm going to group up for some stuff, but prefer not to. Gives you a false sense of confidence. Like, if I was there by myself, I probably would have looked at that level 13 and would have been like, I don't know, man. So, it sounds kind of rough. And we escaped the crypt. But we pulled an extra mob when we were outside, and we died. I used sticky glue on Captain Agamond, but the mob that we pulled after just wrecked us. Yeah, I really want to get a warrior, hardcore warrior self-bound. Level 60. until we do that, then I will move on and we'll do like another hardcore class. I have leveled a rogue to 60 in hardcore during Season of Mastery. It's like the first hardcore event before they had hardcore servers. And we were solo self-found for that journey. Didn't join any groups. Didn't use the mail, and we never used the auction house. And you would have an add-on called Hardcore. We're using Hardcore right now. And the Hardcore add-on would track what you're doing in the game and all that, and the challenges you're undertaking. And it made sure everybody was, you know, not cheating at that time. It's cool that they came out with the hardcore servers. I think it's like one of the best things they've done in Classic WoW. Oh, we got a spell stalker here. I think we'll be okay. Can't pull them. There we go. We'll be fine. Imagine I died level 3. It's a rough death, though. Really rough death. A lot of people here, though. It's good to see that there's still a bunch of people leveling. But makes sense, you know, every minute or like every 5 minutes you're seeing somebody die, so it's going to be a lot of people re-rolling. Let's get his charge. Need to get that soon. Still need some scorpid tails. But I know what to do. We're going to do the same thing we did last time. And I'm getting revenge on Captain Dargol, guys. Like, I'm making sure we go to the Agamon family crypt and kill that guy. He needs to die. We have to get revenge. Yeah, we're getting revenge on Captain Darkle. The thing is, we were doing great in there. And then just that pull was terrible. I think we might have been able to kill him if we didn't pull that extra mob. It would have been close. Because if we didn't pull that extra mob, man, we would have been okay. Just keep getting XP here. We got lucky too. We got three 6-slot bags while we were leveling up. I don't know if we'll get that lucky with this warrior. That looks pretty good. So we got, we found some gear that we got. Mother boots, chest, belt, gloves. These boots are probably better, 34 armor boots. See what we got right now. So we got 8 armor cloth chest, flimsy chain boots, 34 armor, 2 armor cloth pants, 3 armor cloth belt, and 35 armor mail gloves. If you got anything better than these pants or belt, you should get rid of this cloth stuff. Yeah, nothing better at the moment. Probably head back and sell this stuff. Yeah, I gotta focus up. Alright, so you got an upgrade there. 31 armor leather vest, ragged leather vest. Put that on. I was just goofing around, man. We got caught in a rough situation and we died. I tried to save that undead warrior's life. I put a hamstring up on both of the mobs there. And he was getting away. I thought he was going to live, then he just died. I had to slow it down. Went a little too fast there. I know I keep talking about it, saying like I'm not going to talk about it, but yeah, this is what it is. It's still in my mind. I died less than an hour ago. It's all good though. We're on a new warrior, new journey. We're gonna make it this time. I'm gonna head back and turn in the quest, sell some junk, get some abilities, and then we'll finish up the rest of the quests here. I had fun though. It was a fun journey. Humbling journey. That was the humbling journey. That's for sure. You need one of those.
Loktar.
Wonderful, adventurer. As promised, here is your cactus apple surprise, plus a little something extra.
Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking
Let's go
naps.
sell this stuff.
I need someone to help keep the peons in line. You look like the right person for my task. Here, you take this blackjack and use it on any lazy peons you find sleeping on the job. A good smack will get them right back to work. Return the blackjack when you're done. Lousy, slacking peons.
There we go. We're making a little bit of coin here.
Go forth.
And self-found makes things a little bit interesting, since we can't use the auction house or trade or mail. We're gonna run into some bag slot issues because we can't, you know, mail stuff to a bank alt or anything like that.
Cursed peons. They work hard gathering lumber from the trees of the valley, but they're always taking naps. I need someone to help.
And we can't trade with tailorers either, so we can't, you know, buy bags off the auction house or trade with a tailorer. So we're gonna have to like buy our bags. They're pretty damn expensive. 12 slot bag is 10 gold. Paid 25 silver for an 8 slot bag. reason why we have to pay that much for bags is because we will probably not go tailoring. I'm going to try to get engineering going eventually. But we're going to go skinning and mining again. And the reason why I'm doing that is so we will have the materials we need for advanced target dummy, because you need heavy leather. And skinner, people who have skinning can get heavy leather. Got level 4 there, nice. I'll go back quick and I think we'll talk to the warrior trainer. Just smacking stuff right now. So yeah, we want to get advanced target dummy. What advanced target dummy does, if you drop it down, it does AoE taunting. It would have been awesome to have a target dummy there at level 12 for that pull, because we could have dropped that and then probably survived. But my plan is we're going to get that at level 40 or 40 something after we get our mount. So we're going to go skinning and mining. And we're going to save up all the ores we get, turn them into bars. And we're going to save up the stone. And then the skins we're going to sell, all of them, except for the heavy leather. And those skins are going to help fund our mount at level 40. And then we're going to go from skinning to herbalism, because we need 8 life root for the whirlwind axe, like the best axe you can get. You can get it in the 30s, or we'll be getting it like level 40 something. Early 40s. There's a warrior trainer here.
Are you here for training, or are you just here to waste a warrior's time?
Charge, rend, and battle shout. Let's put these on our bars quick. Charge an enemy generating 9 rage. And stun it for 1 second. Cannot be used in combat. So we'll put that here. Rend is a bleed. Wounds the target, causing them to bleed for 15 damage over 9 seconds. And then we have battle shout, it's a buff. The warrior shouts, increasing the melee attack power of all party members within 20 yards by 16 last 2 minutes. And sell the junk.
What are you
just
looking
got
for?
Standing on fire right now, I gotta watch out.
For the horde.
Look at that, we're already at 1 silver. But yeah, and we're gonna go herbalism because we need 8 life root for the whirlwind axe quest. So we're gonna drop skinning, level up herbalism all over again, and then we're gonna, after we get our 8 life root, we are going to switch to engineering and then make advanced target dummies once we level that up. So it's going to be a lot of profession grinding, but I think that's just the best way to do it, because if we get to that point and we have engineering with the, the grenades that can stun and advanced target dummy with the whirlwind axe, I think it'll be smooth sailing to 60 as long as we just don't mess it up. And that is my plan, guys. But yeah, we're gonna get revenge on Captain Dargold too. That's one of the goals of this journey. I'm killing him solo. No groups. I have to avenge my death. I won't be going there level 12 like I did last time. I think that was a clear mistake. He has a lot of armor. Like, I wasn't hitting him that hard. And he's surrounded by ghouls and also spirits. We got awakened peons. Keep our eye out for some lazy peons. So that's hardcore, guys. Death happens, right? Nice bunch of scorpids here for us. But you gotta play it slow. And usually, like, when I'm playing the game, I like to joke around a little bit, but you gotta watch when you joke around in hardcore. Still gonna joke around, but there's times when you gotta focus up, and then that was a time like that. I kind of just charged into it without thinking. And we're gonna get a ranged weapon early. That was a mistake that I made last time. Make sure you get a ranged weapon early, guys, so you can do range pulls as a warrior. It really does help. Charging in just isn't the right thing to do most of the time. Unless it's like a mob all by himself, right? Like this one, charge. No problem. And if he's got like 4 other scorpions around him, probably not the best idea to charge. Give a range pull a try first.
Something you're doing?
Alright, let's wake this guy up. Ah, okay. I'll get back to work, Travisine. Yeah, I really want an Orc Warrior, specifically to that 60. My first character during 2019 Classic was an Orc Warrior, so that's why it's a little bit special, I guess you could say. Is that Sarkoth up here? No, not yet. It does spawn up here, though, I believe. No, it's not him there. There he is. Level 4 beast. Okay, we're gonna get battle showed. So we stay away from Sarkoth. There we go. Any other buffs? So we can get this food buff going. We're gonna level cooking as well, guys. And probably fishing too. Level fishing a little bit. I don't know if we really need to level fishing, because mostly we're just level fishing for cooking. But the thing is, the food that we're going to use is not going to be fish. So don't really need to do fishing, but I'll probably learn it anyways. There we go, we got the claw. And we'll head back down here and try to find some peons and vile familiars. Alright, let's turn this quest in. Ah, my father always said I would never amount to much, and here, lying beneath a tree, as life seeps away, I'm afraid it looks like he was right. At least, I wish to die knowing that my last enemy in life lays dead.
My blow was not enough to kill him, but looking at the damage I inflicted gives me some small measure of pride. That small measure will be all I have to sustain myself if I die, and in that light, the short list of my life's accomplishments fills me with anger. Seeing the deed you have done for me steals my heart. I cannot fall so easily. I must endure. But it remains that I cannot make the trek back to the den unassisted. Please, adventurer, return to the den and tell Gornek of my situation. Perhaps he can help me.
Let's wake this peon up.
Okey-dokey.
And it is nice not really having to, compete for mob tags. And it is also cool seeing that there's still a bunch of people still leveling up as well. I think this server will be popular for a while. I think this will be probably the new hardcore server people play on for quite a while now. Probably for at least a few months. It isn't riddled by bots yet. And gold sellers and all that. I remember, but it might end up like that. I remember the first hardcore server, people were like buying gold and going on the auction house and decking out their character at like level 15. And then they would die and lose all their stuff and the gold that they bought. It's kind of funny. Maybe that'll happen again. There was like insane GDKPs too going on. It's a lot of gold buying in the last one. I think there will be a lot less gold buying this time. There's players that actually go out of their way, hunters, to kill bots. And what they do is hunters are able to pull like mobs to somebody and then like get them on the bot's aggro table, or get the bot on the aggro table of the mobs that they're chasing or kiting, and then they just feign death, which is where they just fall dead and drop aggro, and then the aggro switches to the bot, and then the bot gets killed. Usually the bots are like in the level 50s. They're almost 60. So that person who made that character for botting, they're usually hunters, the bots. They put in days of leveling to level up that character for botting and farming gold. And then these other hunters just go out in the world and kill them.
Be busy. Leave me
So
alone.
those guys are kind of like heroes, man. Makes me want to level a hunter in hardcore just to be a bot hunter. It's risky though. You are kiting and bringing a lot of mobs with you. So if you do get caught, you could potentially, lose your own character. Like hunter kiting in classic WoW is insane. You can kite elite dragons all the way to Stormwind. From I'll show you guys how far they kited. So Blasted Lands, there's an elite dragon there. Hunters kite that dragon all the way here to this place called Stormwind over here. It's a pretty far journey, but hunters are able to do that. It's a cool thing about hunters. No other class can do that. Alright, so let's check out the gear here. Do you have any upgrades? We got some wrists now, so that's good. 4 armor cloth wrists. I wonder if this cloak is better. 5 armor cloak. Nice. Got a back piece now. So we're getting a nice set of gear here, guys. Slowly but surely. Seem to find 2 more vile familiars. So we'll head back inside. Have a quick bite to eat here. This will be the final vile familiar. And we'll head back. Looking for some peons on the way back. The level 12 deaths, man, they don't feel that as bad. The level 43 death I had was devastating. That playthrough was like over 100 episodes. And then we just died to something. It's always something silly you die to. For that death, I was fighting trolls in Stranglethorn Vale. So down here, I think it was east right over here where all this red is. You see this on the map, all the red? This red is where people usually die, so I died in here. There's a bunch of trolls just patrolling around. They were all like green to me, so they were lower level than me, but I just pulled so many of them. Like the patrols just kept on coming, and then I couldn't get away. I dropped a target dummy and tried to hearth, but a troll with a spear came and hit me with the spear and stopped my hearth.
You have done
And
well,
then I eventually
adventurer.
died.
Although the vile familiars were merely pets of the darker powers within the Burning Blade,
We'll take
your
this
success against them foretells
walking stick
greater
and sell it.
deeds
Sells for the
ahead.
most, 30 copper.
May your blades never dull.
Oh damn it, we have a bunch of loot on us. Let's go sell this junk.
Strength and honor.
Got a shield here. We won't be using it for a while. That's better than our old boots. No. Boots are still better. We're at 2 silver, not bad. Almost 3. Making a little bit of coin.
You have done well, adventurer. Although the vile familiars were merely...
Through my divinations, I see that an item of power hides deep within the Burning Blade Coven, guarded by beasts and black magic. It is called the Burning Blade Medallion, and your next task is to find it and remove it from the Coven. But be wary,
Nice
for
pants,
the
58 hour
medallion
pants,
may be
fat
possessed
orange
by
chain
an
leggings.
agent of the Burning Blade. And if so, then the agent's power would be greater than the familiars you have already encountered. Go, adventurer. You will find the Coven in a cave to the north and west.
There is an important lesson that you must take away from fighting scorpids. The smallest or largest of opponents can still send you to your doom. In fierce combat, any number of things can prove your downfall. I have no more to teach you, adventurer. You have done well, and I will watch your progress with interest.
From your description of the beast, I believe you must be speaking of Sarkoth. It is no wonder that Hanazuwa was overtaken by it. Aid will be dispatched to him immediately. Trouble yourself no more with Hanazuwa's plight. However, I must say, I am most impressed to hear that you brought Sarkoth to death. It is a feat to be proud of, adventurer. And that you would fight for a stranger's honor while other tasks occupied your time, your own honor is heightened.
Here we go. We did a good deed. I think for this episode, guys, we'll just complete the Valley of Trials today. I think we're pretty much almost done. And then next episode, we'll venture off into Durotar once again. There's a peon over there.
I can do that.
No, there's the last one we need to fight. Pretty sure there's a quest where we need to get Need to get like a pickaxe. Maybe I should go back and turn this in, and then I think after this we get a pickaxe quest. So we'll do that. Go back, turn this in, and then run back to the burning blade medallion.
Loktar.
No good, lazy. Hey, do you have my blackjack? Did you catch any peons sleeping on the job?
Good. Maybe they'll think twice before slacking next time. Thanks for the help.
Pick.
Adventurer, you are a
Good we went
dependable
back.
person. Can I count on you for another task? Some time ago, I was surveying the cave to the north for minerals, and I left my favorite pick behind. When I later returned to retrieve it, I found the cave was filled with vicious beasts. Will you go into the cave, the Burning Blade Coven, and get my pick? I left it in a chamber with waterfalls. My pick has a spell on it so you can see it in the dark, so you won't have to worry about finding it. Just what's guarding it.
If you guys want to know what this add-on is here, it's a swing timer add-on. So the top is our swing timer, the blue bar. When it reaches 0, that's when we can swing. And the bottom is the enemy's swing timer. So as you can see, this enemy has a faster swing time than us. So we would be incentivized to kite it until our swing timer is complete. And they call that hamstring kiting. We'll get a hamstring eventually, pretty soon, I think. If you picked that up. Remember back in 2019, the servers were packed. People were lining up to finish this quest. Like there's a line of people, like right here, waiting to get that pick. Because only one person can get it at a time. So people would line up, wait for it to respawn. The next person would go. Some people wouldn't listen to it. Like they wouldn't follow the rule, like the line. But eventually people started to, because they realized that was like the best way to do it instead of just trying to race to get it. Like whoever clicks first. This boss up here was the same thing. People were lining up for that too, like groups of 5. And this launch has been much different from the last launch because it's coming out with layers being already built into the game. 2019, they didn't have to. They tried to stay away from layering because of they wanted to make sure the game had like no changes, and it was, you know, as classic as much like the 2004 version of Classic as they could make it. So there was like 3-hour queues to get on the server, which people hated. But the cool thing is that everybody that was online was all on. They're all on the same server, same layer. So if you were in Orgrimmar, that was everybody that was in Orgrimmar on the server. Now they have layering. where, like, if I'm on layer 4, for example. How we know this is from this Noble World Buffs add-on. Right now there's supposedly 10 layers on the server. As you can see, 10 layers here. What Noble World Buffs add-on is, it tracks world buff timers. World buffs are just buffs that players try to get during endgame for raiding. Just makes their character stronger. And so there's 10 layers, guys. So if they didn't have layering, then I'll group up with this guy if you can give us the kill. Nah, too bad. A little late on that. We'll have to wait. But yeah, if they didn't have layering, guys, it'd be like 3 to 4 hour queues with that many layers. And these layers are full. Just trying to find a mob to hit. Guess we'll just wait for the boss. There we go. Just want to get Battle Shout up. So yeah, we're on layer 4, so we can only see people on layer 4. So we can't see people on layer 1, 2, 3. And the problem with that is there would end up being layers that are horde layers, where the majority of people playing on that layer are horde. And then there would be layers that are all alliance. So that kind of made PvP servers kind of silly. People would just make sure they're on their faction's layer. So they're trying to combat this time on PvP servers by group up for this. Unless they don't want to. It's fair. I would understand if they didn't want to group up. Maybe they died grouping up as well. Or this guy wants to join. I think he's in a group. Oh, he's in our group. Nice. You de-invited them. You died again? That's a funny name. So we can fight this guy too. Why not? Yes, we died again. Yeah, they want to balance. They're faction balancing every layer now, so they're trying to make every layer like 50% alliance, 50% horde, or as close to 50% as they can. And there we go. We got the medallion. Should probably earth back here. And they also want to balance the servers. They want the servers to be 50% horde, 50% alliance, or as close to it as possible. So if there's too much horde on a server, then they won't allow players to, or new players to make horde on that server. They would have to make alliance players, which sucks if you want to play with your friends and their horde, but it is good for server balance, so I'm happy they're doing that on PvP. Is your task complete, Travsine? Do you have the Burning Blade medallion?
Retrieved. Well done.
Alright, we'll take this jagged chain vest, 67 armor.
Coven are key in rooting out this cult in the Valley of Trials, but I fear they have further aims in our land. We have not seen the end of them. Your trials against the Burning Blade are finished here in the valley, but I want you to report your findings. Go to the troll village of Senjin and seek out Master Gadrin. Senjin village is east out of the valley, then right at the fork. Tell Gadrin of the Burning Blade.
If you entered the Burning Blade Coven,
reached the Valley of Trials. Discover from him if they have yet reached Senjin.
Oh, level 6.
Go, adventurer, and be swift. I fear the evil found in the Burning Blade Coven is but the herald of a larger threat.
Great, you got it. Thanks a lot, adventurer. This is my favorite pick. Now, if my peons ever finish chopping down these trees, maybe we can find a nice cave to mine.
All right, guys. Well, we leveled up to level 6 in the first episode.
What do you need?
Let's sell this junk we got here. And we're done with the Valley of Trials. Those were all the quests in the Valley of Trials, which is the Orc and Troll starting zone. Guess we'll put this belt on. It's a little bit more durability, I think. 12 armor Leather blazers. Ragged leather blazers. That's an upgrade. And there we go, guys. That was a good first episode. We got all of the entirety of Valley of Trials completed. Next episode, we'll be heading down here to meet Master Gadrin and start our journey in Durotar. And this is all of our gear, guys, that we got in the first episode. Battle-worn cape, 5 armor. Jagged chain vest, 67 armor. Ragged leather bracers, 12 armor. This is the axe we started with, 3 to 5 damage, 1.4 damage per second. Flimsy chain boots, 34 armor. Battle sworn chain leggings, 58 armor. Flimsy chain belt, 24 armor. And the flimsy chain gloves, 35 armor. And we are item level 3.75. And next episode, we will continue our journey. We are halfway to where we were, kind of. We last died at level 12 and we're already level 6. So hopefully we can catch up soon. But as always, thanks for watching. Keep your heads up. Later.